UFC 315 is tomorrow, and it looks like they are nowhere near selling out this event in Montreal, and it has to do with a lot of things. Maybe Bilal headlining. Like, Bilal is a good fighter. He's just not very marketable, not very likable on the mic. He is a good fighter. JDM is really talented too. He had some really good moments at the press conference, especially the Ian Gary stuff. But I think it has to do with the way this card is built. It has to do with the promotion that fights are getting. We get barely any promotion, and Dana White looked like he wanted to get out of that press conference as soon as possible. But it's not a good look when boxing is starting to put on the big fights that should happen, and the UFC isn't. Dana White did announce that Ilya Topuria is going to headline International Fight Weekend, but it took a reporter prying it out of him. Like, it's starting to suck, especially as a smaller MMA content creator. I need big fights. I need big news headlines to break. That isn't BJ Penn going through an episode. That isn't Nick Diaz struggling with his stuff, or any of the out of the cage stuff we have. I feel like I've talked about more out of the cage events than fights this year, and that shouldn't be how we're doing this. I should be talking about the fights, not the fighters struggling outside the cage. Well, let me know. What do you think about the UFC not being able to sell out UFC 315? Do you think it has to do with the UFC, the Canadian economy, which absolutely makes sense? But let me know what your opinion is down below.